Hey everyone, and welcome to another Sunken World Editions Spotlight. Now, for today, despite being a Sunken World Editions creature, we're not going to the ocean. Rather, instead, we're going to go on land to find ourselves a Protoceratops. These are small ceratopsians, hence the name, and they are a very, very early game or early game accessible dino. So early you can find them on the beaches pretty much everywhere. I've already found a whole bunch all over the place, including one right there. There's another one hanging out next to this Triceratops over here. These guys are very common and very friendly looking, and I have to say, so I know, I'm going to address the elephant in the room immediately. And a lot of you are probably wondering, what is up with that tail? It's interesting. I don't know the exact reasoning for the tail. I think it's something to do with like blubber or fat or something along those lines. It's a really interesting touch, and I have to admit, I kind of like it because it's such a strange looking addition, but it gives it character. And I do love its confident little shuffle there. It's just got like such a swagger to its walk. It's such a sweet little thing. And, you know, as you can see, it's passive. It's a passive tame and a very sweet little guy. Though I am curious, in fact, there is another one right over there as well. There's a whole bunch everywhere. So today I want to check out another one over there. Today I want to check out these guys. And I do want to quickly add that I do find it quite cool that, considering the mod it's all about aquatic life and general ocean themed gameplay, the Sunken World editions, I do enjoy that I've actually gone ahead and added a terrestrial creature. I know technically the hedonus already kind of is that, but also isn't. But the Protoceratops I don't think has any ocean gameplay aspects, so it's just quite nice they've still added in more just for the general ecosystem and aren't keeping it restricted, you know, just for the sake of. So, what level are you? Level 85. They all seem to be quite high level. It's the center, of course they are. Well, I was curious to see how these guys interact in a battle. You are level 45. Okay, let's try you then. So, how speedy or aggressive are you then? You are... Oh god, oh no, it's so adorable! So again, these are based on the Triceratops, both in terms of like a little, similar species, but also the fact that they charge, as you just saw, though it's fleeing actually. Is it fleeing because it wants to flee, or is it fleeing because... Ah! ARK moment! Oh god! Oh. Hi, are you okay there? Oh, no, you're not. Oh, you had a baby. Well, it had the baby icon. Don't know where the baby is. Okay, so I think it's a trike AI where the first thing it does is charge, but then they actually flee. Oh, no, look at you. Oh, the way you... Oh, it's a 145. The way you ran up to me. Hello. Hi. Yeah, okay. Cool, good chat. Oh, no, that's so cute. There's clearly just a little AI thing going on here. Oh my god, but what an absolute baby. I mean, literally it's a baby. It's a really pretty 145. So there you go then, if you're wondering. Yes, you can get these as babies. Okay, well what I wanted to find out as well is, can they be bowlered? Yeah, in fact, I don't have to try it, it just shows it immediately. So that is a source of early game hide if you need it. Oh, ah! Stupid Pego, go away. Oh, don't you just love the early game? Yeah, stole my bow. Thank you very, very much. Die. And you as well. Took my water canteen. Little pro tip for you guys. Always have something Hello. Always have something useless in your zero keeps. That's the first thing a Pego will steal. And, you know, that's why all I got was my water canteens after the second one. I got my bow. Anyway, right, so taming these guys. Taming them. They are a passive berry tame. It's as simple as that. However, the best way to tame these guys is to use the Sunken World Edition's fruit. But to get the fruit, you need a Protoceratops to harvest the fruit. So of course, your only option then is to actually just berry tame them with regular vanilla berries. So let's go ahead and grab a couple. There's a dillo, of course there is. Give me a second. It's like I'm actually doing a let's play right now. Really in that early game vibe. Okay, there we go. Get a couple of berries, and I've got a couple of mejos. I've got 13, that'll do for now. So, you are level 45. 5.6%. This is why I want to get a small level one first, because my thinking is, since the best way to tame them is to have one of them to get the resource to tame them with. You might want to get a low level one at any point when you're ready, and then work towards, you know, when you've got your one, use that to get the better resources and get a higher level one. So it's a little bit of a stepping stone, but it does encourage you to try and find these in the early game while you can. And if you're wondering, yes, you can ride them. And we'll check all about that once I've actually got this guy tamed. One thing I want to find out is how long of a tame this is actually going to be. I just saw a Therizino, so I'm a little bit, oh, there you are. A little bit paranoid, level 135 Therizino. Yeah, we do not want to go near that, but we want to come back to you. If I can just keep on talking. Nope, you're still not hungry yet. This is reminding me of the hedonus, where that one did have a, in my opinion, appallingly long passive feed even with kibble, it was quite painful. I'm hoping that these guys will be a little bit more forgiving. Only one way to find out. I do not like how it's taking me deeper into the forest. Although I will take a moment to mention that this is a very beautiful forest. Not really spent much time in the centre, and this is... Oh, piss off! It was beautiful, now it's ruined. Oh, there we go, that's another berry, so now it's on 11.2%. That was... I want to say like probably 2 minutes. It feels like a long time when you're staring at it, but actually it wasn't too bad, all things considered. Okay, the good news is that after the initial first and second feeds, it does speed up after that. And another feed, so I want to say that's about roughly 30 seconds per feed, give or take. So these guys are meant to be all about sugar, all about sweet things, you know, hence fruit and berries. But I'm curious about citronal since it is a crop. It doesn't count at all. Okay, good to know then. So this is just straight up berries then, berries and fruits. Crops will not help you whatsoever. And I don't think there's any kibble for this guy, not that I've seen. I've also noticed they seem to do almost pig-like sounds, I think. It's a very interesting touch, I quite like it. So while we're waiting for this guy to tame up, I did want to mention that the Sunken World developers do plan on giving a TLC to this. A visual TLC as well as new animations, and I have to say I'm actually very surprised because, you know, not only is this a brand new creature for ASA, but it actually looks really good in my opinion. I mean, you know, I've respectfully seen worse. I think this is actually really sweet. It looks perfectly fine as is. And if they do decide to do the TLC and the animations, I just hope they really keep that walk because I love that little bouncy stride. I think it's wonderful. I guess the eyes are the one thing that could do with a bit of work, but otherwise, yeah, just a little FYI for you all there, that even long in the future, there will still be changes to this guy. I really hope they keep the charm. It's such a sweet little thing. God, I really do love the colours that these guys spawn in though. They're such a nice colour palette. What a really cool looking pair. Okay, well here's a dreaded moment. If you're wondering, the Dillo does not attack Protoceratops. Okay, that's actually quite a relief because I was very afraid it's about to muck up my taming progress, but nope, we are Gucci. There we go then, and it also even got the dossier as well, so that's really cool. Little XP bonus too. Fantastic then, that's a really cool looking dossier. I love the art style. So, for a level 45 ×1 taming with measure berry taming, that took about 20 minutes, I'd like to say, but there is our very own Protoceratops. Now, like I said, these guys are rideable. Their saddle is accessible level 23, just fiber, wood, and hide, nothing else to it. So let's go ahead and get that sorted. Oh no, look at it, it's such a cute little small thing. Hold on, let me just reset. Oh, it's actually quite far away. Let's get you nice all close in then. Oh no, it's actually really adorable. There aren't very many creatures in the game that are small but rideable, are there? I mean, I know there's moss chops, but I wouldn't really count that one. The camera is a bit strange, I will give it that. Especially when you're, oh, there you go. Accidentally charging. Yeah, especially when you're zoomed out or you're sprinting, it does go quite far. Interesting. Well, either way though, what an absolute adorable little guy. So let's see how he actually feels then. Feels perfectly responsive. It feels like a nice, you know, decent speed for what it is. It's got such, okay. I can see that might need a little bit of improvement on the animation, but again, I do like the overall bounciness to it, but I can see that's just a little bit funky. I am very, very heavy. Let's go ahead and just chuck away well, everything really. I don't really need any of this because this isn't like a proper Let's Play. This is just a spotlight video. So, they harvest lots and lots, and actually, yeah, they're really good harvesters in general. Nothing special in terms of like seeds or anything there. Go and drop all that off then. Right then, so their left click is of course their melee hit, which is a bite. Their right click is a Triceratops charge, which I'm now ramping up, and since that's full, about to yeet. Oh, hold on, please. Oh, there we go. That was... I think I've just forgotten how to use this. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I just failed to use it last time. Oh, but wow, that is actually nice and fast, and it breaks through all the trees and gets you thatch and wood too. Very handy. C, just like the parasaur, the C is a like an alarm honking sound, and it was going to scare away all nearby small creatures. So this is a nice, I wouldn't really say alternative to the parasaur. I mean, let's just quickly compare your stats. What level are you? Level 85. I'm being a little bit unfair. In terms of weight, 244, 556. Yeah, so a parasaur would still be better for general weight, like as a early game cargo hauler. Not to mention it can also detect creatures. I don't think the Protoceratops can detect. But still though, just the ability to scare off nearby, you know, critters and annoying creatures is always really handy. Is there anything else? X, R, Q, control? No, I think that's just it then. So I think it is just the harvesting, the charge. Is that the same baby from earlier? And the deterrent. Hold on. This little guy is just constantly getting lost. Your parents right over there. Oh, no, it's realized, it's running. Oh my god. Seeing the baby scamper away is really adorable. So, the main appeal to these guys is their harvesting. So whenever breaking trees, instead of getting wood and thatch, you instead get fruits. Oh, and you get a whole bunch of fruits. Oh, these are really cute. I love their icons. Oh, something that really bugs me a lot in a lot of mods is when their icons feel really artificial. I get it, it's hard. Icon art is surprisingly tricky, but I really respect that these Sunken World ones, all these fruit icons here, they really feel like they belong in the game. They look natural, they fit the art style, so I really, really love that. It's very immersive. So we've got angelberry. This sweet fruit grows naturally in trees on cliffs. Crabnut. This hard nut grows mostly from palm trees. Curl bean grows in the tropics, preferred by primates. And spine fruit, a sweet fruit that grows in the ground. I wonder... In fact, I don't wonder. I'm sure I can make the educated guess here. So when the Sunken World map itself, the entire map, actually comes out, the developers do plan to adjust the harvesting of this creature. So instead of getting fruit from trees outright, it will get seeds instead, because in the map itself, you have the fruits readily available then, which is handy and makes a lot more sense. Is it just the 4 of those? Hold on, so like anything else? No, I'm not missing anything else. Go ahead and just drop that. Oh no, it's really cute though. I do love these so much. And by the way, that does knockback. I mean, again, it's based on the Triceratops, right? So it would have like the same kind of attack knockback or weight, if you will, as a Triceratops. But my god, is it satisfying. Might be a little bit overkill, but I kind of like it, not gonna lie. But clearly, these guys aren't really much for damage, are they? Yeah, so I'm curious then, just if you really, really, really wanted to try, how are these guys for damage? If I go ahead and bowler you then, level 85. Yeah, they're really not one for damage. I mean, they got a decent attack speed, not gonna lie, and I guess if I just level it a bit into melee, it's not bad for like such an early game creature, but it's definitely not really preferred either. Although, if I go ahead and feed you, give yourself a sugar rush. There you go. It does not do more damage. Never mind, I had an idea there. Hold on, I'm very wrong. It did do more damage. It's just because it was such a small amount, I glossed over it. So, Sugar Rush gives the Protoceratops 20% bonus to damage and speed. Oh my god, it's so stinking cute. I've been thinking anyway, it's very refreshing to have an early game creature, because I know the Sunken World has a lot of early game ocean creatures, but for mods in general, we don't really see very many early game land creatures. The occasional mid game one, usually late and end game, but like, this is just such a cute little early game one. I love this guy. And they can just passively eat the fruit themselves and apply the buff themselves, so if I just go ahead and, because it's fully fed anyway, Yeah, there you go. Just give it a massive stack. How long is that? 5 minutes? It seems to stack up indefinitely, I think. Yeah. So there you go. That's a few minutes. That's a couple of minutes right there. There we go. Just run around and hit things. Oh no! I do think the knockback needs a little bit of scaling. I think it's going to be addressed, but it's really funny. It's really, really funny. So since I have such a massive Sugar Rush buff, what happens if I also go dashing or charging as well? Oh my god! Oh, okay, you don't want to run on a rock, but otherwise you go speeding. Here we go. Let's try that again then, shall we? Oh my god! Oh, that is absolutely wonderful. But now I'm encumbered because I just accidentally got a whole bunch of wooden thatch. I'm not sure if you're supposed to get wooden thatch while charging. I'll go report that as well. Honestly, I kind of like... on the one hand, I like it as an alternative so that you actually can get it if you wanted to, but on the other hand, I don't think it's necessary in a creature this early game. And when you're charging, the last thing you want is to suddenly become encumbered. I think all of us Therizino mains can really relate to how annoying being suddenly encumbered is. But, as I mentioned earlier, the best way to tame these guys is via the fruits. So, now that we've got some actual fruits with us, this 145, ooh, that is a significant improvement. Okay, considering level 45 was getting like 3, 4, 5% per measure berry, and wait, do you normally do that? Yo, he's jamming. He's really hyped up. Look at him. I love these guys. They're so cute. As I was going to say though, yeah, so measure berries did so little, but for this guy, 15% for a single coconut, that is really, really good. So yeah, that's exactly the way to get these in. Go tame yourself a low level one in the early game, and that'll facilitate you getting a much better one, much faster, when you can, you know, harvest the resources, or just steal a baby. You could also just steal the babies. I mean, that's always an option too. Oh, I love these guys. Oh, it's got little fruit icons everywhere. It's all he can think about is fruit. He's on a sugar frenzy. It's just his mind is consumed by fruit. I love them. And there's another one over here, level 85. You take 23% from a single coconut. And I would assume that all the fruit are about the same value altogether. Oh no, I love these guys. So I have to wonder this one particular thing. Because this is the Sunken World mod, how do these guys behave in the water? Not very good. They can attack. But otherwise, oh, they can charge. Okay, that's a little bit dodgy then. Yeah, I love their little paddle. The little swimming animation's cute. Oh, okay, yeah, right. So they can use their abilities underwater. It's got a bit of a janky interaction. So I just did the honking fear, whatchamacallit, from the parasol then, so it causes it to like fall in the water. Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's little weird things, weird interactions, but otherwise, yeah. So this is the one creature that is purely terrestrial, purely on the land. But I can't get over how cute this is, just scampering about. I really do love this. It's just such a small little charming thing, and I think it's something that the game's lacking. Is a couple of more just small charming creatures. And the fact that it's rideable, I'm very happy it's rideable because that's so cute. It's adorable. I love it. All right then. I'm just gonna keep on staring at this little guy. Oh, I nearly forgot. So, one more thing I very almost forgot that I want to quickly show you guys then. Oh, here we go. Is there are in fact some custom recipes, custom cooking recipes to do with these new items. So one is a tropical smoothie. And there you go. Okay, so it's only the 4 fruits. Improves underwater visibility. Oh, that would have been good to know in the edestus video. My bad. Increases swimming speed, increases health regeneration, and reduces stamina consumption for 5 minutes. That's really, really handy. So combine that then with the sea scale armor, which gives you a swim speed bonus and regenerates stamina while not moving. I did mention in the edestus video that this swim set could have done with some form of visibility. That's how you do it. I love that they actually took that into consideration. There's also Unigunken, which requires kelp and urchin roe. that's something we've not seen yet, provides a temporary 10% experience bonus, effect lasts for 10 minutes. That temporary 10% XP bonus works for both creatures and the player as well. So just a straight up 10% consumable buff. As seen before, there's also the shark repellent, which doesn't require any fruit, but it's just another good option to keep in mind, requires a mortar and pestle. There's also vegan spaghetti, cures all diseases and gives immunity to diseases for 5 minutes, requires, oh wow, a whole bunch of underwater weeds. I've only seen a couple of those so far. Oh, how interesting. And so this would be the ocean equivalent of the lesser antidote. And one more item, it's a cured fish meat and cured prime fish meat, and this requires salt instead of oil to dehydrate and preserve. Overall, rotten fruit. Do not eat about as horrid as spoiled meat. Oh, I love that. I wonder if I have a use for that then. I think overall, so I really like how the tropical smoothie, that does actually have a use for the fruit. I do think that in one form or another, however they can figure it out, I feel like it would be good to have more uses for the fruit, because just me personally here, I don't like it when a custom item is used for just one purpose, and in this case it's only used for the Protoceratops and the tropical smoothie. So I would like to see more recipes in some form or another eventually, or maybe just for more creature tames. I mean, they've already taken things like herbivore mutton into account, which is fantastic in the edestus video, not to mention the various new resources, of which there is so many to cover. I would like to see just a little bit more use of the fruits, but otherwise though, it is wonderful. I love what they're doing in the mod. I love how there's just more and more and more. It's really becoming a properly fleshed out overhaul, I'd almost say, as opposed to just, you know, here's a creature, here's its items, off you go then. I like how this is all intertwining and working together to create just an entirely new gameplay experience. I really, really love the direction and the capabilities that this mod has so far. And there is still yet more to cover, but that'll happen in another video. Overall, I love the Protoceratops. It is such a sweetie. Pun really unintended there, actually. And I look forward to playing this in my own playthroughs. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Thank you so much to the Sunken World developers as well for providing so much information and just a fun modded experience. And as always, I'll see you all again next time. Cheers.